what do we have in store for today's video? I am going to share with you some of my most prized possessions in my closet at the moment, because you know, this changes. Like, we're fluid beings, right? This might not be the case next month, probably next month. I feel like, yeah, maybe like in a few months if I change. Anyways, I've had a headache since yesterday and it just doesn't seem to go away. I just had some caffeine and I can feel it. Oh, one more thing. This is just a random fact about myself. I don't drink coffee because it makes me super anxious. I literally just had a half cup of black tea and you can see what it does to me. So you can only imagine what black coffee does to me. They probably think that I'm insane. A girl's gotta do what she's gotta do. I can't tell if I have to pee or if I'm just excited. Okay, let's get into it. The first prized possession on my list are shoes. I don't know how to pronounce this brand. I think it's Ada. These are actually secondhand. My husband bought them for me for Christmas this past year, and he found them on Vinted, and actually I had hearted them on Vinted, and he saw that because we share an account. Yeah, so he gifted them to me, and I thought that was really sweet, and they were in such good condition. I don't think the person ever wore them, to be honest. And they came in these adorable dust bags, and I still keep them in the dust bags, and I don't do that with any other pairs of shoes, so these really are one of my prized possessions. And these are what they look like. So they're just these square toe leather Mary Janes, and I just love them so much. Not just because I think they're super cute, but also because my husband gifted them to me. So there's some sentimental value to them as well. Item number 2 is this handbag here. So this is a leather handbag. It's kind of like a medium size, I would say. It has this flap right here, which opens and closes and stays secure due to this magnetic function here. And I just love like how structured it is and such good shape it is, because I bought this secondhand. When I was in Brooklyn last year with Jacob, I had forgotten a handbag and I was carrying around this big sort of travel size bag. But we were in line in a vintage shop and I thought I had finished shopping, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go check the handbag section and see what I can find. I run over there and I swear in like 8 seconds I eyed this bag and I quickly grabbed it. I didn't even really look at it or like assess it because it was so cheap. I think it was like 10 bucks or something like that, and now it's like my favorite bag and I get so many compliments on it. Not that that really matters, because what matters is that I like it, but it's just, I don't know, it's just such a great bag. It has this long handle, and I think the brand is Habadori, which I never heard of. It goes with everything. Yeah, there's not much else to say other than this is my second most prized item in my closet. Number 3 are my white tees. I love me some white tees. And I'm gonna tell you which brand stocks the best white tees, because I've tried a bunch and I have to say that number 1 goes to COS, and that's the t-shirt that I'm wearing right now. And I would say number 2 goes to Uniqlo. So that's the one that's here on the top. Based on fabric, this is based on the weight of the shirt, the cut of the shirt, how it holds up in the wash, the structure, all of that. My other tees, this one is from Arket. I don't love it. It's really thin and lightweight. I mean, it does the job, but like, it's not my go-to white tee. And this one is a Nina Bang, which is like more of an oversized tee. Definitely a good weight to it. I don't love it. And it was the most expensive out of all of them. So just because something is more expensive doesn't mean that it's going to be the best. I think I'll be wearing white tees for the rest of my life. This is the item in my closet that will forever stay on my most prized possession list, 100%. Up next, we have this vest, which I bought in Amsterdam. Well, actually, my mom bought it for me, which is one of the reasons why it's one of my most prized possessions, because it reminds me of my mama, and I just love it. It's just so fun. It's not something that I've ever worn before. Like, it's just pushed me a little bit outside of my style comfort zone. It's reversible. So the name of the brand is Casto, an Indian-Dutch family business. They've developed this fabric that's essentially just cotton, but it's 3 layers of cotton, and they call it their cotton cashmere, and it's so soft. I don't know if this is necessarily the cotton cashmere, but this is super, super soft. But I have a pair of pajama shorts from them as well, and they're seriously the coziest, softest pair of pajama shorts I've ever owned in my life. Yeah, so this is one of my prized possessions. Let's move on to the last one. The last item is this scarf. This is from Arket. You know, I know that there's nothing truly special about this scarf, but for me, it's one of my most prized possessions right now because I never really wore a scarf before. It's kind of fun again, pushing myself outside of my comfort zone and wearing something that I typically wouldn't wear. Sometimes I wear it around my neck or on my head or tie it around my handbag. And it's funny because when I wear it, I feel even more like myself. Like it does feel like it's been part of my wardrobe for so long. It's another lesson in the pros of challenging myself when it comes to my style and my wardrobe and looking for items that I wouldn't typically shop for because you never know, they might just fit right in and enhance my wardrobe in ways that I wouldn't have expected. But that's everything. Thank you for listening, and genuinely, I would love to know what are some of your most prized possessions in your closet. Leave them in the comments below. I would love to know and get inspired by you, or maybe others will get inspired by you. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.